It is McDonald player profile time once again, and we've got QB1 waiting in the wings. A young man who loves slinging the rock all over the yard. A young man that's got a lot of weapons, and he can beat you in multitude of ways. A junior, so he's got still has some incredible upside. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kyle Puckett. What's up, dude?
Going on?
Dude, I'm so happy to be interviewing you, being able to watch your film, be able to watch your tape, and some of the magical things that you did last year and already this year. For you, I mean, it's got to be a lot of fun having some of those guys out there. Coach Williams giving you the reins on this offense, and obviously some of the stuff we've already seen. That trick play against Columbiana that you guys pulled off was, I guess, I found out through Drew kind of just kind of happened. Wasn't necessarily drawn up, but you're able to make stuff happen anyway. How much fun is this offense for you?
It's a lot of fun. I think a lot of people, they think of the wing tee, they think of a running offense, and I think everybody was a little skeptical at first. But once we started running it, I mean, we're so close as a group of guys. So like once we started running it all worked out. It's so fun. We throw the ball, and it's just a fun offense. And I got so much chemistry with my guys. I got, obviously you saw in that play, I got so much chemistry with Drew. As soon as he, nobody was open, he's got four guys running at him. I was behind him, in case, God forbid, something happened, I can make the tackle, his last play of the half, but I was behind him. He turned around and looked at me. I knew he was going to throw it to me, so I threw it. I looked downfield. I saw Casey. So it's just a fun offense to run, and I'm having a lot of fun this season with my guys.
It's funny that you said that because that was the first thing that I thought of was were you and Drew and the offense the way it has been the last year or so, a little over, going back to your freshman year. It's been you guys kind of slinging the rock around a little bit, and obviously you're multi threat when it comes down to it. You and Drew both, but now Drew in the backfield behind you, and for once you got planted behind him, and it worked out for you guys for that play. When people say, "Hey, this is just a running offense" at the beginning of the year, did you have a little smirk on your face knowing that you had a little something up your sleeve?
Yeah, definitely. I talked to Coach Williams, all off season, and he kept telling me like, "You're going to throw for over 1,000 yards. You're going to sling it. Like, don't listen to everybody." And obviously, you listen to it a little bit, but no, I definitely knew. I was going to the field every day with my friends, just going to the field and throwing the ball around and everything. So definitely, yeah, I definitely did have a little smirk on my face when people just said we were going to run the ball all year.
Buddy, I heard the rumors, but now seeing you live in person here on this player profile, somebody said you look like Kirk Cousins, and I'm not gonna lie, you are a dead ringer for Kirk Cousins. Is there? I mean, when you're looking at pro quarterbacks, is that one of the guys that registers on your radar, or is he a distant kind of synopsis on what you're trying to put together?
No, I definitely love Kirk Cousins. I think he, I think he did so well in Minnesota. I love watching him. He's a great character and stuff like that. I love Kirk Cousins.
Who's a quarterback that you would compare yourself to if you had to line it up, apples to apples? Who would be a guy that you'd say I'm probably more aligned with this quarterback?
I think Kirk Cousins is a great comparison. I was like, I don't know if I compare myself to this person, but I used to love watching Baker Mayfield, the way he scrambled, the way he stepped up in the pocket, the way he threw across his body, everything like that. So I would like to compare myself to Baker Mayfield. I don't know if I'm there yet, but I think Kirk Cousins is such a great comparison too. I mean, he's a great slinger, and he can really throw it. So I think
Oh,
that's a great comparison.
he can sling it, dude. But I'll tell you what, I think he would admire your mobility at times. We've seen you be able to get through some tight spaces and put some big plays on the board. What do you prefer more? I mean, it's obviously fun to throw the ball, but when you get out in space, dude, you might be one of the best we've seen.
Yeah, I like throwing, but once you get out in space, you try to make a move, you try to do this, but definitely throwing the ball, rolling out of the pocket, it's so much fun. Uh, you know, Everybody says, I'm better in the pocket and stuff like that, but I love rolling out. I love, using because you get kind of a run throw option, but my receivers, they find ways to get open, so it's endless opportunities.
I know you're just a junior, but you got to start thinking about places where you want to potentially go and play and study at the next level. Hopefully, that's in your plans because it'd be a shame if nobody came and scooped you up and swept you off your feet with a great offer. Uh, if you were to make a pitch to any college recruiter or college coach right now, what would they get or what should they expect if they're trying to woo Kyle Puckett?
I think they get a great leader. Just at practice, I'm always kind of leading my guys. I think we got great leaders on this team, but a guy that rolls out of the pocket. I love my O line. I always treat them with I buy breakfast in the morning. I'm treating them with the most respect because those are the guys behind everything. You don't have a good O line, nothing's really there. So just building up your guys, keeping everything positive. At halftime, keeping everybody locked in, keeping everything positive, being confident. Within my game. I would always say I'm a confident person. I'm never really doubting myself. I make confident throws. Everything I do is confidence. So just building up my team, being a leader, and being confident, I would say.
I love the confidence, but I also love more that you're buying your linemen breakfast all the time. So if you're buying that breakfast, what are we talking? We talking 2% milk, making sure that body's healthy. What else are we talking for the big boys?
Well, we usually before films, we usually just go to Dunkin' Donuts because it's kind of close to us. So I just buy them donuts.
Buy them all donuts.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to a lineman's heart is through his stomach, dude. So you're doing the right thing. Talking about college, I'm hoping you want to go. And if you do want to go, what do you want to study? Do you see yourself studying and making a career for yourself?
I'm not really sure yet. I've thought about it. Maybe something in business, something like that, but I'm not really sure yet, honestly.
I'll tell you what, man, I can see you as the next big time CEO because you've got, I mean, you talked about confidence about 10 times, but you exude it on and off the field. What kind of business would you want to run? If you could run anything worldwide, what would it be and why?
I don't know. Something big, I guess, like, maybe Apple, something crazy big, but I don't really know too much about that, but I'd have
The,
to look into it.
the big dog wants to run Apple. I love it. What do you do to keep yourself busy when you're not playing football?
Usually it's just hanging out with my friends, honestly. I'm always hanging out with my friends, just being with my guys. I like to go fishing, with my friends, but mostly just hanging around with them, being with them. That's the biggest thing.
Who are some of the guys or gals in this case that you look up to and put you in the position that you're in today?
Um, I look up to my dad. I think a big part. He's a big part of the reason I'm here. Everything like that. A lot of I used to love watching. Same thing, Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield. I love looking up to them, and just the people around me. I guess guys around me. The people in my life. My grandpa, stuff like that. So definitely my mom too. Just the people around me and surround me. I guess I look up to, and I try to be like them the most.
If you could take one trait from mom and dad, one just piece of who they are that you absolutely love more than anything, and you got to keep it for yourself. You were able to take that trait and keep it and move on with it. What would it be from mom and what would it be from dad?
My mom, I would guess I would say trade for her, just how much she loves me. Honestly, I hope I love my kids the way she loves me. My dad is just the confidence he has in me, the trust he has in me, everything like that. He's never got down on me or anything like that. He always builds me up even after a bad game. So I would say that.
KP, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate you spending some time with us. We wish you the best. I know it's a big week for you guys in McDonald. We're watching, and congratulations once again on all your success. And we can't wait to see you continue to climb that hill, dude.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.